A season ago, the Iowa State Cyclone puts it in, ties the game at 2. The Jazz haven't played since Friday, and they beat Sacramento by 9.
Wood scores a 6th point, had a couple of buckets in the first half.
Yeah, he's had some better halves. Getting off to a slow start, Christian Wood, but he's got that stretch 5 body where he can take you out on.
Cheating the play. And I say all the time, you don't run the play, you don't play the play, you play the player. So I know what the play tells you you're supposed to do. That's an excellent read.
Gobert. Like that, and I think we missed a couple on the other end that gave him more space, but we got to stay in front of him.
0 for 5 from 3. I know you guys got to settle in, but how have you felt about the shot selection overall?
I mean, if they're open, we need to shoot them. That's what we do. We got good.
By Joe. We'll be in Chicago Saturday night, Milwaukee on Sunday. Joe back to work. Pascal wide open, drives, hangs, hits. And again, it's the body.
And Celtics only down 9 after giving up 9 threes.
Open man. He just can't give it.
You got to watch out for, especially in this quarter with a guy like Buddy Hield, who hasn't taken a lot of threes.
Well, Hield has hit all 3 of his 3-point shots in the second half. A 13-point night. Up top, Gobert. Beautiful shot down low. That's the first bucket scored by the Hornets. You know, T, during the timeout, I said to myself, looked like a team that got beat by 31 last night in Phoenix.
Yeah, you're right. And there's got to be some fatigue to that. But
Gobert. You talk about the seed.
I want to just compliment Minnesota. I mean, if you find out that 7 of your guys, including 4 starters, are out just hours before a game, I mean, this is a really great performance by them.
A little bit more consistent defensive work here early in the year, but they've been healthy, Lisa. Once the Bucks get back to full strength, I think they will elevate to one of the teams, one of the league elite defenses.
And offenses, too.
Yes.
Center against a 3-timer. Defensive player of the year, Gobert, and an easy tap, and the Jazz have the first possession on this final game of 4 on the road. It's been a wild run. Jazz hot, and they go first play. We saw it this morning in shoot around.
Wizards with 17 second chance points. Jazz right there with 16.
Lob it, put it down. Ingles
took the year bowler.
It was. And again, what's always going to be in time is the 10 or 12 seconds of Jimmy V looking for somebody to hug.
That's a long time. He was running around on the court.
Clarkson off balance. How about the putback off the offensive rebound?
I'm going to go with Porter Jr.
All right, guys, thank you very much. FanDuel free-to-play game. That's tonight's offering from our 2 Hall of Famers. Clarkson, 3, no. It's picked up by newly instated.
Really nice there, but is rebounding. You know, the Jazz were shooting so poorly in this game, but they were getting a lot of their own misses. 14 offensive rebounds. They are out-rebounding Orlando 42-27 right now.
Jordan, Clarkson, every little bit helps, and send our prayers for replenishment for that area of the country. They need our help. 8-point ball game. See what the Jazz run out of the timeout. Clarkson on the curl. Man, a nice looking hook shot. We've seen a couple of those tonight.
It's still strong. Even on the night when Jordan Clarkson isn't the scorer that we know he can be, there's other guys who can step up and make that impact.
3 minutes left. Eric Pascal is on the floor as Clarkson, just heard you, T, roll to 10. So Keelan Martin with a 5-point night off the bench. Utah's 3-point game has gone dry. They've missed 7 consecutive from downtown. Clarkson back to Joe. Bounce to Conley. Picks up the loose ball to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Bang. All right, that's
Royce O'Neal with a nice pass.
So this is game 11. I think it's clear you're watching Donovan Mitchell's defense has picked up in a big way from his first 4 years to his 5th. Clarkson.
Doc Rivers, a lot of credit in that first quarter. The ball movement was there, but in that second quarter, too many quick shots early, which led to a lot of those transition points for Utah.
Utah led by 2 at the end of 1. They go inside.
Guys want to do.
Read what's in front of you.
Right. And read what you've seen, the film that you've watched,
right.
The tendencies that you've seen when you've seen them play other games.
They're trying to get Conley free on the arc. And he always uses the right hand of the runner. He goes down.
Point guard with Mike Conley out. As Rudy Gobert will jump center and win it. The rest of the starting rotation is Royce O'Neal, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Gobert. The officials, Ben Taylor, Brandon Adair, and C.J. Washington. Here's Mitchell for three.
Yeah, he'll be on that three.
Justin Holiday answers back with a 3-ball of his own. He started once again last night against Denver in that 101-98 loss in the Mile High City as Donovan pumps up another three.
Tap is controlled by the Jazz and we're underway. Mike Conley, if you've never seen him, very clever point guard. In his 14th year, made the All-Star team for the first time. After 14 years in the league, here he is right here, and he's a good one. He'll make it three on you. Jazz a little sloppy opening possession to beat the shot clock. Oh, are you kidding me?
There with the rebound. One thing that we haven't seen in this Western Conference semifinal rematch this year from the Clippers so far is the small ball lineup that Ty Lue was successful with in vanquishing the Jazz as Conley knocks down the...
Jazz have been on the road last week, 3, came home for 1, now back on the road.
The Jazz have played against several young teams, including tonight against the Hawks.
Ingles, beautiful. I love that play. The look off to Gobert.
MJ's in front of him. LeBron is just behind him. More on that later. We've got a nice little graphic to show the folks. Here is Mitchell with a touch. Gobert, the lob from Conley. Can't finish it here in the fourth quarter. Can Mitchell and the Jazz stave them off and steal home court advantage? The floater is good from Conley.
And the Heat haven't responded, but right now it just comes down to getting a stop and a defensive board to close out the possession.
Oh my, they get a layup. Bogdanovic.
The good thing is she said yes.
Yes. That was important, wasn't it? It was great. We sat here and watched it as well.
Jay, after the timeout, right?